Hi friends, Neli Spurrell from Rockport, Texas. Today I'm gonna talk about hummingbird migration and also how to take care of your hummingbird feeders to help them with some nectar. Besides having a beautiful yard with amazing plants that has the plants that will supply them with the nectar, you can also put your feeders out. So first of all, let's talk about hummingbird migration here in Rockport. Here in our area in the fall months, especially the 3 weeks around September, we do have such a beautiful migration of hummingbirds that we do have the actual Hummerfest, our Hummingbird Festival, which this year it's coming soon, so I hope to see you there. We are gonna have one of the presentations on pollinators. I'll be happy to see you there in our presentation. So with the Hummingbird Festival, you're gonna see lots of things about hummingbirds, pollinators, things that you can do to help your pollinators, and amazing speakers will talk about and teach about migration. So make sure you come to our 2021 Hummingbird Festival here in Rockport, and we will provide you with a link to more information. So let's start it. So how it happened is around September, 2 species of hummingbirds come through Rockport, coming from out around Canada and north side of the continent, all the way on their migration to Central South America. They come through Rockport like in a funnel like this. So where that funnel is, there is Rockport Fulton, and that's where we get to see hundreds and hundreds of hummingbirds here in Rockport. In my backyard, I have feeders all over the place. Talking about feeders, it doesn't matter what type of feeders you use. Make sure you choose the ones that are easy to clean. That's a very important thing, to keep your feeders clean and healthy so your sugar water does not get spoiled. So in this example, I have 2 types of feeders: the feeders that do not have any hook for them to, just to hang out before they go into the nectar. But this one here has the rings that helps them to, to stand a little bit while they can drink the nectar. It doesn't matter which one you use. I have a mix of both, and also some are plastic, some are glass. As I say, it doesn't matter what material, as long as you make sure you clean it properly. How to take care of your feeders first? When you clean your feeders, do use warm water and maybe a little bit bleach. Do not use soap. Soap can sometimes leave some taste and smell. In bleach, it will go away. So just wash your feeders, soak it in warm water and bleach. And you can find different types of bottle brush, like this one is specific for hummingbird feeders, or even baby bottle brush can also be used, not a problem. Those, they're very good for you to reach out all the corners inside and out of the feeders. It's very easy to use. Make sure you do water and bleach only. For the little openings, you can use the small brush. This one, I bought it online at the festival. You can buy those. Very inexpensive, and they can reach the little holes that you have on each feeder without having any problems. You have different shapes and sizes, but some of those are very inexpensive and very easy to use and reach the little places where it tends to hold the little mildew around the feeders. So within that, the brush and bleach water, you should be able to keep your feeders perfect clean for that reason. Now, how often to change the sugar water from your feeders? In the hot months like we are right now here, it's very hot still. We are in August in Rockport, and it's very hot going to September. Make sure you watch your feeders to, sometimes you have to change the sugar water a couple times a week on the winter months if you still have hummingbirds around stray. Or when it's hot like right now, I try to change my feeders every other day or every 2 days. This way that sugar water doesn't get mildew. How I storage my sugar water. Once I make some enough for the days ahead, up to a week, I keep them in containers in the refrigerator so I don't have to make sugar water every other day. And you can storage that for up to 2 weeks and you'll be fine. How to make your sugar water? Very simple. You don't have to buy sugar water, and don't buy the ones with the red dye. The hummingbirds do not need that red sugar water. It just regular sugar water will be fine. You don't have to boil it. As long as you dissolve that sugar well, then you are good to go. So very simple recipe, 4 water to 1 sugar. 4 water to 1 sugar. So I have 4 cups of water here. And oops. And I will just put my water in the container here. And 1 cup of sugar. Regular sugar, granulate sugar, just put it there, and then make sure you dissolve it really well. Once you have that prepared, very well dissolved, keep it in the refrigerator and make sure you change your feeders if you see that they're changing or getting mildew. Like I say, I do mine every other day. If they are coming through, some days I have to fill it up my feeders multiple times a day. That's how many hummingbirds I get in my yard. So that's it, how you take care of your sugar water. Put in a refrigerator. That's enough that you know how many feeders you have, so you don't have to get through the messy sugar water making every day. And enjoy the birds. Right behind me I have one of those T-posts that is very helpful actually, because there are 4 hangers per post, and I can put 4 feeders on each one. And I learned a few years ago with the Hummingbird Festival to keep them in groups of feeders together instead of spreading them out all over my yard. This way, when you have some hummingbirds coming through and the bully ones that will chase the other ones, they kind of get tired of the competition, and then next thing you know, and I apologize all the noises here, but landscaper around me is doing their job today. So but anyway, so keep some feeders together in groups, so that will help not just you to see them coming in groups, but also will keep the bullies tired, and they are all gonna enjoy your feeders. Let's see if I forgot anything. I think that's it what I have today. I will put a link here for you to have more information in our Rockport Hummingbird Festival, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. If you have any question about hummingbirds, I don't know a lot, but I know some, and I'll be happy to help you to answer your questions. And have a wonderful fall migration this year, and come see us in Rockport, Fulton. Thanks for watching. This is Neli Spurrell from Rockport, Texas.